Previously on the Inja's channel.
All right, this is Young Swag section. Go ahead and tell them about the bike.
You know how much? I just know it's an electric bike.
Back with me, that's a jumping up and down on him. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a KBO Hurricane e-bike. This bike is a lot different than the other e-bikes I've reviewed. You guys can see back here, I have all kinds of different e-bikes and stuff, and all of them are pretty bulky. All of them are chain driven and everything. This is 36 pounds. The whole bike is 36 pounds, really skinny road tires, it's a road design bike. So some of the things that differentiate this bike with all the other e-bikes I've reviewed is it's lightweight, 36 pounds. It's got a belt drive, which I've never reviewed yet or even tested. These aren't really reviews, by the way. These are more of a test. Anyway, let's get this thing unboxed. I'll show you guys the specs a little bit more once we have it out of the box. And let's get to it. Probably 25 minutes total for unboxing and setup and everything. And here it is. We made the executive decision not to use the fenders. They looked pretty dumb in my opinion. This is belt driven. This is the first e-bike that is belt driven that I've tested. This is a 350 watt motor. That's what they said, 350 watt peak. And the battery apparently is a Samsung battery in here. And this bike is incredibly light. Like I was not ready for how light this thing is. Yeah, they're pretty much the exact same weight. That's crazy, dude. This isn't as heavy as it looks, by the way. It's just 35 pounds. This is a really sleek looking bike. I turned it on already. It has a full charge on it. It doesn't have a throttle that I can find, so it's all just pedal assist. And I have yet to, this looks like it's pedal assist 1, 2, 3. And the menu turns on the headlight. So we'll see how it does. This is a true road bike right here. So I'm excited for it. I think this is a sweet bike. And
hey,
not,
Inja?
yeah.
What's that say?
I don't know, what does it say?
I cannot be defeated.
My neighborhood, he's got a sword.
Okay.
I don't know if he's drunk or what's going on, but I just thought that you guys might need to know about this. I don't know, maybe you don't even... Oh my gosh, he just crashed. Sir, are you okay? Yeah, send an ambulance.
The city of Clovis is outraged today as a man dressed as a ninja runs into a tree. Reports say the man was sober at the time of the incident. However, the contents of the water bottle found in his backpack are still unknown. Our credible sources have confirmed that the tree has not been harmed and continues to show signs of life. We were also informed earlier today by a local retail store that the Ninja outfit was, quote, the lowest budget outfit we had. And the mask he's wearing is for skiing or robbing banks, not for ninjas. The mask he was wearing clearly isn't for true ninjas. It's like $3 at our store. Investigations of this incident are still underway. More on this story later tonight at 11. All right, guys, welcome back after like a week since the last clip you guys saw. The original KBO e-bike they sent me, this one was actually defective when they sent it to me. The Hall sensor in there was not responding correctly. There's an error code 2, and so the motor wasn't working. So it was basically just a road bike. These bikes are about $1,000, so they're not like crazy expensive either. They did, however, send me a new unit, and they were trying to make me ship this one back before they sent out a new one, but I'm like, guys, this video is not worth enough for me to be doing all this extra work and stuff. So they sent me a new one before I'm returning this one. So it does kind of tell me they have a little bit of customer service. They were trying to do like the whole return process as if I were a customer. I've been doing a lot of these review videos for like a lot of Chinese e-bike companies and stuff. And I will say they always, after I post the video, they always change stuff. Like they up their prices, or like somebody's telling me they're not actually sending me a bike they ordered or they didn't send or whatever. So it's hard for me to trust companies. KBO seems okay, but after this video is posted, I can't vouch for them, so that's just a forewarning. And the first unit they sent me was defective. So there's that. I'm not gonna tell you yes or no to buying it. You guys just make your own informed decision. That's why we're here today. So anyway, this unit was the defective one. So here's the new unit they sent me. If you want to come over here, young swag. So there is the display right there. This e-bike doesn't have an actual throttle. It's all assist. It's a 250 watt motor, but it peaks at 350. That's the spec they're giving everybody, is 350 watt motor, but that's peak. So continuous is 250, I believe. And so it doesn't have an actual throttle. It just has a little bell, and it has a speed display, battery display, but that's it. You just choose your pedal assist, and that's the only function that the actual motor has. So it'll assist you on 3 different levels. I did get a chance to ride it already, and I put it on pedal assist 3 just to make sure it actually worked. I rode it. I put it on pedal assist 3, and it assists you getting up to speed, but it doesn't, I mean, I've been riding 1,000 watt motors, 750 watt motor e-bikes and stuff. It doesn't feel all that crazy to me, but again, this is a road bike, and it's a true road bike. I mean, it's super light, and it's made to ride, like actually pedaling and stuff. The other e-bikes are definitely more cruisers. So anyway, all that to say, I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but let's take this out, and I'll show you guys. It's a really nice road bike, it really is. And it's only $1,000, so it's not crazy. It's not like not expensive. I know $1,000 is a lot of money, but for e-bikes, this isn't that bad for $1,000 or so, whatever they're selling it for right now. I haven't checked for a few days, but whatever. And this is made for a completely different purpose than the other e-bikes that I've reviewed already. So the only thing I'm comparing this to is really nothing. This is kind of the first road bike and true road bike I have really ridden. So I don't have much to compare it to. So let's get it out on the road, and I'll give you guys my genuine thoughts and reaction on it. My initial reaction of this bike is it's a really cool bike. It's super light, and it's got an electric motor, and it's a really slick looking bike. It's really my style, is like the matte black kind of stealth looking bike. This again is a 250 watt motor, 350 watt peak. It's belt driven. It's only got 1 gear. So if you can imagine, if the motor isn't working, it's a struggle to get up to speed, and once you're at speed, it actually rides really nicely just as a bike without the electric motor. But the electric motor really helps getting up to speed. It's just getting up to speed that the motor's there for. And then, I mean, you can cruise at 20 miles per hour just on your, pedaling without too much difficulty. So anyway, I have it on pedal assist 3, and I don't know if you guys will even be able to hear it, but I'm just gonna jump on and get going and see if you guys can even hear the motor. About up to speed right here, yeah. All right, the brakes, that was full brake right there. It doesn't, I mean, like, you can see I'm full brake. This is pulling all the way to the levers, and it's still not locking up the tires. Besides that, it's a pretty sweet bike. I think we're gonna get it on a short ride right now, like 7 miles or so. See how the battery does. It's on a full battery right now.
So basically we just rode like 3.5 miles. He doesn't know what he wants to say because he's so tired today.
Yes.
And the little road bike thingy did better than the Rusher bike because he was beating me at like every turn. Did I sum it up?
So the KBO e-bike it's bumpy. I mean, it doesn't have any suspension on it. It's a hard tail, and it's got a hard front too. I don't know. It doesn't have suspension on the front. This one you have to pedal at all times. It's one of those bikes, even though it is an e-bike, you have to be pedaling at all times. There's no actual physical throttle you can use when you want to. It's all based on just pedal assist. Overall ride quality though, for a road bike, like a true road bike, it's made for flat surfaces. Any bumps, you really feel it. But it's super lightweight. You can't really tell when you're at speed that the pedal assist is working, but it is. Like, it's effortless when you're actually pedaling at speed, when you have the pedal assist all the way up. If you turn it down, you can use a little bit more of your legs, but it's still super easy. just pedaling with your legs. So if the battery did die, we're sitting 1 bar down at 3.5 miles. And so if the battery were to die on you mid-ride, I mean, you'd be fine, because this thing will cruise at 20 miles per hour just with your legs, and it's fairly minimal work compared to other bikes that are a lot heavier. I mean, you could just pedal this one around if you wanted to. Overall though, I like it. I do like the look of it. I did notice though that the paint job on this one, it's all rough right here with the clear coat, and you can definitely see it, and that is the paint job. So even this one isn't perfect. So that's kind of annoying. I wish I had the Defective one's frame, but this one's rear motor, because that one didn't have a working motor, this one does. But that one was broken from the start. This one has a faulty paint job. So overall though, it's a nice bike. I mean, it's a cool bike, but yeah. Anyway, we'll see. We'll sum it up more when we get home. We'll have done 7 miles all said and done, so I'll just catch you back home. All right guys, we made it back. 7 miles all said and done. We're sitting at 1 bar down still, but this bike is a classic case of you're using your legs, so the battery life is gonna be super extended. I'm sure you could get like, I don't know, 50 to 70 miles out of one just because you're pedaling the whole time. And it's a super weak motor, so it's not a whole lot of battery draw. Overall, I like this bike a lot. It's a very stiff bike. It's a road bike. It's supposed to not be like super luxurious, because adding suspension and all the little features here and there that more comfortable e-bikes add increases the weight, and so it would be completely contrary to the essence and just like the overall spirit of this bike. That being said though, I think this would be a good first iteration of this bike. It does come with fenders, and but they basically told me most people don't even use the fenders, like don't even worry about putting the fenders on. They think it looks better without fenders. So that's kind of a waste. And it doesn't come with the kickstand. I feel like anybody who's riding an e-bike to just commute or whatever they want to do, just fun pleasure riding in the evenings or whatever, I feel like e-bike riders are the ones that are going to be taking it to places and stopping and eating and then coming back and everything. They're going to need a kickstand. Professional road bike riders probably already have $9,000, $10,000, $15,000 like professional road bikes they're using, and so they wouldn't be using an e-bike like this. So I feel like for the price, this is a good first iteration of it. I don't feel like it's there yet. I feel like they should, instead of adding fenders, maybe just include a kickstand. Don't waste the cost on fenders, just include a kickstand, because I feel like anybody buying this is not going to be professionally road biking where they're going like, you know, 100, 200 miles and back, you know. Overall though, it is a really cool bike, and it really is my style. I mean, it's matte black, super minimalist. I really love the bike overall, and I think it's a really cool bike, but I feel like they should maybe make a second iteration of this bike where they include a kickstand instead of fenders, and just overall better quality control. The paint job on this one is a little bit botched. I did notice the handlebars aren't perfectly straight. They should be coming perfectly straight. Brakes need adjusting straight out of the box. I think there really should be a second iteration of this bike, same price, just a little bit more refined, you know, fewer quality control issues, that kind of thing. So that's my genuine thoughts. Cool bike overall. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up, guys. Thanks again for watching. I really do want to say thank you for KBO just for sending this. I'd seen it on Facebook so many times, and it was really cool to get my hands on one. Thanks so much, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.
Okay, we're good. He could have a head injury. He's an idiot.
We're good. We're good. There we go.